It's going. I couldn't see if it was going or not. Okay, it is Steve. This is Steve Soderberg. It is May the 6th, 2020, and I'm just going to kind of show you what I've been doing for about the last 3 weeks in our COVID shutdown. I have to admit I did kind of cheat a little bit. I did go to the McMinnville a few times to get bark dust at the landscape place, but I assure you there was 6 foot distance at all times, the way they have everything set up there, and social distancing and masks were worn at all times. So basically I'll start in the front right here. All this area that you see barked 3 weeks ago, or maybe even longer than that, 4 weeks ago, was nothing but grass and weeds. And this time, after I was all done, I put preen on the top. Got all the people yelling at me out at the beginning here, you know, with using the chemicals, the preen, but I won't use Roundup. I refuse to use Roundup. If there's a weed, I'll pull it. But by God, if there's a way to prevent the weeds from coming up, I'll put that crap down any day of the week. My annuals, the purple ones here, and the yellow and purple one, and I guess that's it. No, this one right here. I believe this one right here all survived from last year. Kind of weird. The rest of them I just planted. My hosta came up from this year. My I can't remember the name of these. What are they called? Rose of Sharon's. You can see they're all starting to get their little leaves on them. Those are supposed to get to be about 5 feet tall. This one right here, I took a clipping, or I dug out a little piece from this one right here. Looks like a weed over there, but it has really pretty flowers. So I thought I'd bring it over here and trim it into a little tree. All these right here, that one, that one, that one, those all came off of the big one up there. I divided that into 4. There's another one that I divided quite a few of them. My 3 grasses right there, I divided those. After I weeded it all, of course I just came in here and barked it, trimmed stuff up a little bit. I still got a little bit of trimming to do, but not a lot we can do when there's this epidemic going on. It's terrible. People that are dying, and we try as hard as we can to keep my mom and my mother-in-law safe. We go to the store for them as much as we can, and try to keep things to a minimum. It's kind of sad though. We're not living too much unlike we normally do anyhow, so that's kind of sad. Oh, my Japanese maple, looking kind of good coming out of it. Nothing like a good, and I put a good 3 inches of mulch on here. A good 3 inches of mulch. This is thick. This will last for 2 years. This is a 2-year job. My grasses, my ornamental grasses that are coming up out there. And these here are my annuals that I just planted. These within the next month will consume this whole area here. Oh, my iris just popped up just today. I was out here earlier, it didn't pop up. I believe right here is where I'm going to put my tomato plant. I'm going to put it right here. Just see what happens. There's enough room right there, and let people enjoy it. My crepe myrtle, that's really cool. It's craping down below there, if you see. And then of course my roses. You know, I don't know about anybody else. Are you a rose person that you go in there and just manicure your roses like they're right behind your dog? You know, as far as your pets, your roses or whatever. I just chop the damn things down. If I'm in a really good mood, I might look for a node, but normally I just chop the damn things down right about 1 foot and let it be. And as you see along the side right there, I did all the way up to the top. Our cucumbers are up in the top up there, but I'm not going to go up there because Jolene's outside. But I will go into the backyard. There's Riker and Ray. Hi guys. Oops, sorry about the picture, I gotta close the gate. For you guys who don't know, this area right in here is our dog area. They come out the back and they go right to here. This is where they poop.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We got a new truck.
Yeah, oh, I didn't even mention the truck. We walked right by it. The pictures that you saw of the truck were new. Now this is wheatgrass, and of course the tomato plant that will go out right as said. Put my beer down here. Backyard. I got to give credit to Barry. He weeded all that back out in there. Did a really good job back here. Saved me a heck of a lot of time, because that's where I would have. That was my next project, and he just said, "Well, hell, I'll do it." Got all this stuff cleaned out, and it was nothing but just grass and weeds. I mean, a lot. You had to use the claw and get it all whatchamacallit up. We're going to put a fountain right in the middle right here. I think we'll build it up with rocks a little bit, and then have it like maybe 3 feet up. Have to move the shepherd hook here, maybe move it over a little bit. As you can see, we are bird people. This is Barry's little sanctuary right back here, so I'm glad I let him kind of set this up. Bird bath, of course. The chickens. We've got chickens. And Bub just planted the raspberries today. Let me just get this around here a little bit. There we go. Raspberries there. 3 raspberries. 3 raspberries over here. I have a couple others I'll show you really quick to end this video. As you see, the lawn today, I brought about 5 carts of bark dust over the grass, and no problem. You know, this thing's been in for 2 months, and it is just as firm as, I mean, the grass has been here for 20 years. I can't believe how nice it turned out. There's our canopy for the green. The green's a little bit disheveled right now, it has chips on it. When Riker gets going, he throws chips all over it. And a little area over here. There's our gopher. Grape plant. Blackberry. The grape, I think we're just going to let grow up this year. Just draw on that trellis and that Spock's little... That's the way Spock goes into the house right there. Plan on having the reunion here next year. I think by then this will really look nice back here. It's already starting to look really nice. We'll get this. This is the next thing right here. I'll probably go maybe tomorrow or the next day and get my rock for that and start laying that out. And this will be a nice little area right in here. This is the final piece to get the brick patio back in. So that's about it. That's what we've been doing for the last about 3 weeks. I got other projects I'm doing since I retired, but they're just hobbies. This is just a hobby, but it makes it look nice when you're all done. And by next year, this place will be, this will be nice. It'll really be nice. Thanks a lot, guys.